Guys, we're here at the I can't say this. Het Grote Songfestivalfeest. How was that? That sounds good enough.
Just say Eurovision celebration.
Yeah, Eurovision
in
event. With Helena Paparizou. You look amazing, first of all.
Thank you so much.
How are you doing?
I'm very good. I'm very excited about tonight and that I'm going to meet so many winners and participation.
I know, right? What an amazing lineup.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing. Last time I was in Amsterdam, I was doing the party on the roof. It was very lonesome, to be honest, because it was still,
COVID.
Yeah. It was the tones were really down.
Yeah.
But this year is so special for me because I'm not only going to perform as Helena Paparizou, but I'm going to perform with my first group I ever had in my life.
From
Antique. We're going to do Die For You, so I'm really excited about this.
Oh, that's going to be so special for the fans. How does it feel performing the song again?
For me too. For me, most of all for me. To perform with Helena's like Antique and see Helena also.
Because this summer we had a small tour in Sweden together, but it's totally different when you are at a live festival. When you're moving around and things. Now it's more static. It's because it's television.
Yeah.
So that was a little bit awkward today at our rehearsals, to be honest. But we always have a nice time with Nico. Always.
Is it kind of like riding a bike, like when you come back?
Yes,
they say getting on a bike and riding.
Yes.
Like when you haven't performed together for so long, a particular song.
We have the vibe. We always had it since we were kids. When we started to work, it was very easy. I think the most difficult part was, at least for me, when we separated the group, was for me to stand in the middle of the stage because we were so used to stand to the right and to the left.
Yeah.
And then it was like I was finishing the songs by the side. And people, why are you finishing your songs on the side and not in the center of the stage? And I'm like, but Nikos is not here now. We were very used to each other.
But she did it so good, so she won the Eurovision Song Contest 2005.
Were you there in the crowd?
No, I was in Greece then, and at the television.
Watching on TV?
Like that, yes.
You couldn't even vote for her?
Of course I did.
What, from Greece?
From Greece, yes, from Greece.
With your Swedish phone.
Oh, Swedish phone.
There's two Swedish phones.
Okay. Well, I have to say, my number one, it's a legendary song. It's the song that I used to introduce my non-Eurovision friends to Eurovision.
Okay.
Because it was so commercial at the time.
Yeah, and still very ethnic.
Yeah, bang it out in the car, and people are like, oh, what song is that? I'm like, well, that's the song that won Eurovision this year. So it brought a whole new audience to Eurovision.
So should we have even more Eurovision fans because of my number one?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because it was a time where it was like,
we love it.
It was like Eurovision was becoming more commercial, and the music was becoming different.
Yeah.
You must have heard from people like what an impact that song has had on kind of their Eurovision.
It has, especially those years when it was really popular with more ethnic stuff. Like, I think we were 3 years in a row. It was Serta, Bruslana, and then Greece. That had very ethnic influences in the music, and then of course every year we have something from Moldova. We always have something like Jamala, also from Ukrainian, Jamala. Ukraine, okay, no, just so I don't say wrong country, and so they cut it out.
There's so many countries in Eurovision.
I know. But there is always a lot of countries that brings a little bit of ethnic, and I think it's very nice. I love when countries sing in their own home language also.
Oh, me too, and that's becoming more popular in the past few years.
I like it, and today we decided, also with Nico, we're going to do it half Greek and half English, the Die For You, like it was, because it's written in fully English, fully Greek, and Gringlish. So we decided to do the Gringlish version.
Gringlish, I like that. Gringlish. So you're doing? Are you just doing one song tonight? Or are you
We're doing Die For You, and then I'm doing
you are doing my number one,
and then I'm doing my number one.
Okay, the crowd's going to go insane for both of those because they're both legendary Eurovision songs.
It's a Eurovision night, so we're going to enjoy it, and we love Amsterdam.
Yeah, you know what? It just all feels a little bit more normal now, doesn't it? Like
yes,
all the restrictions have gone, we can all come together.
For God's sake, I've been so tired of this Corona, the pandemic, closing, and especially in Greece, like in Sweden.
It was good. In Sweden, it was okay.
In Sweden was totally okay. They never have lockdowns and everything, but in Greece it was really difficult.
Yeah. We spoke to some of the Greek artists, and they were saying how difficult it was as a musician. You know, trying to carve out your career when you're stuck at home in lockdown. And
it's not the only working procedure is to let out the energy that you're collecting. Like, how many times are you supposed to sing at home and perform to a wall when you were not allowed to go out and walk, or even, your friends couldn't come over? You were only allowed to go to the supermarket, to the doctor and the pharmacy, and go out and walk for half an hour.
Yeah, no, it
was really
crazy.
difficult. Really,
I was so happy to see everyone here.
So am
We're happy to see you here. We have to ask the most boring question, but would you guys ever go back to Eurovision as Antique?
Oh, we never know. It's usually the song that takes you. At least it was like that with Die For You. The same thing happened, when you have the right song, of course you consider it.
Well, we'd love to see you back, so you better start writing.
Okay.
Come on. A nice Gringlish song.
A Gringlish song,
Why not? Maybe chuck in a bit of Swedish as well.
Yeah, why not?
3 languages in one.
3, why not? Have you ever sang in Swedish?
No, not in Swedish. No, I didn't.
You haven't?
Have you?
Okay. I've done 2 songs. For a movie, On.
For a movie?
For a movie, Or it was a movie,
Well, guys, look, we love having you here. Have a fantastic time on stage. We can't wait to see you perform. We know the crowd are going to go insane for you. And enjoy Amsterdam.
Yes, you too. Bye.
Thank you so much, guys.